the quiet town of Millfield, there was an old abandoned house that was once a happy family home. But now, the house stood empty and dark. It was said that a family had lived there years ago, but they had all disappeared without a trace. The only thing left behind was a single doll that sat on a dusty shelf in the attic. The doll was old and worn, with chipped paint and missing buttons. But there was something eerie about it that sent shivers down the spines of anyone who entered the attic. It was as if the doll was watching them with its lifeless eyes, waiting for someone to come and claim it. One day, a group of teenagers decided to explore the old house. They crept up to the attic, curious about what they might find. As they looked around, one of them spotted the doll. It was sitting on a shelf, staring straight at them. As they left the house, one of the teenagers, a girl named Lily, couldn't shake the feeling that the doll was following her. She tried to ignore it, but everywhere she went, she could feel its cold gaze on her back. That night, Lily went to bed, but she couldn't sleep. Every time she closed her eyes, she saw the doll's face, twisted into a grotesque grin. She tried to tell herself that it was just her imagination, but she couldn't shake the feeling that the doll was alive. The next day, Lily's friends started to disappear, one by one. No one knew where they had gone, and Lily was terrified. She felt as if the doll was behind it all, and that it was coming for her next. As night fell, Lily heard a strange noise coming from the attic. It was a soft scratching sound, like something was trying to get out. She knew she had to go up and investigate, even though every instinct in her body was telling her to run. Slowly, she climbed the stairs to the attic. As she reached the top, she saw the doll, sitting on the shelf where she had left it. But as she got closer, she saw that its eyes were glowing with an eerie light. Suddenly, the doll sprang to life, jumping off the shelf and onto the floor. It crawled towards Lily, its arms outstretched, ready to attack. Lily tried to run, but the doll was too fast. It grabbed her ankle, pulling her down to the ground. As Lily struggled to break free, she felt the doll's cold, lifeless fingers wrapping around her neck. In the end, Lily was never seen again. The old abandoned house still stands, and people say that on quiet nights, you can hear the sound of a doll's laughter coming from the attic. And if you ever see an old, abandoned doll, just remember, sometimes, the things that seem dead and lifeless can be more alive than you ever imagined.